It's been a while, and I'm honestly really, really sorry about this. It's been 12 days, I think, since the last time I streamed, almost 2 full weeks. There's no excuse for it, I'm
You
sorry.
have attracted a very odd minion in that girl Wildflower. I sense great conflict in that one. Tread lightly. It would be a great inconvenience if we were all suddenly slaughtered. Now, what do you need of me?
I want to talk about you.
I've said enough for the time being. The events that surround you cause me great concern. I want to see more of what is coming before I decide my next action.
What do you think of our current situation?
I don't know what else I can do for you right now. If I can help you, I will. But for now, I've got nothing new to offer.
Also, I remember last
Goodbye,
time
then.
saying we were going to play around with Sagacious Zoo a bit more, but I really want to bring Wildflower, I think was her name. It's been a while, I'm sorry. Let's talk to Wildflower and see what she has to say about this.
What do you want?
What do you think of our current situation?
You need to repair your ship? For the place you're going and the man you want to find? The Guardian says it's a mightier task than you think, but that you're special too. I think you're special too. All the others are people, but you're different. I like you. Is there anything else you wanted?
I might need to mute that. What do you think of our current situation?
You need to repair your ship? For the place you're going and the man you want to find? The Guardian says it's a mightier task than you think, but that you're special too. I think you're special too. All the others are people, but you're different. I like you. Is there anything else you wanted?
Give me just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Tell me a bit about yourself.
About me? What do you want to know? You want to talk to him, don't you? The Guardian?
No, I'm asking about you.
I don't really know what to say. I don't really do much. I just go where the Guardian tells me to go, where we're needed. I trust him. He won't let them hurt me.
Won't let who hurt you?
The evil men, the bad ones, and the other. But he says not to worry, that none of them are here now, but they follow you, which is why we've come. Now we're needed here, with you. You're the last, he says, so we have to protect you, to make sure balance is restored. You hold the amulet and can use it, unlike... Oh, he says I've already said too much. He doesn't like me talking about him while he's busy. Maybe we can talk again sometime? But for now, not about that.
Now,
Is there anything else you wanted?
What do you think of our current situation?
You need to repair your ship? For the place you're going and the man you want to find? The Guardian says it's a mightier task than you think, but that you're special too. I think you're special too. All the others are people, but you're different. I like you. Is there anything else you wanted?
Nothing right now. We'll talk again later.
Okay.
Is this gonna be a fight?
Trip me? Make me crawl like a dog? Yeah, this'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on! Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me, I was just, Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
Who are you?
My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them.
How are you gonna get even?
Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
What about the slave cleaning the dock?
I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
I won't hurt an innocent.
You want to take the guards on face to face? I won't stop you. Still think you should use the rope, though. Tough break for the kid cleaning the pier, but much easier for you. But whatever you're gonna do it quick. Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long with their wine.
Alright. Let's go beat some people up. I'm tempted, but we'll do that on the next playthrough. Oh no, 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 no. What? Ow. Also, he is having a heck of a time getting over here to have a fight. I feel a lot better with 1,000 cuts. Oh, jeez. Haha. We did.
They're dead. I don't have to sweep the dock no more. You saved me. But there's more pirates inside. Lots more. They'll catch you, and you'll be a slave like the rest of us. Or they'll kill you.
What do you know about the other pirates here?
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you. But they won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
Oh, okay, so he's just gone now. Alright. Is there anything over here for me? Nope.
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all. Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Tell me about Gao.
Gao the Greater, as he calls himself, is the leader of the guild, a powerful crime syndicate. They never used to bother with us until Gao came to power. Gao himself came and took over our operations. He began building the flyers, and he made slaving our main activity. My own men turned on me. Now they treat me like a dog. A few months later, the Lotus Assassins showed up. Gao must have some kind of deal worked out with them. Whatever they're up to, it must be something big.
Tell me about the Lotus Assassins.
They showed up shortly after Gao took over, working with him and his guild. Inquisitor Lim seems to be in charge of the Lotus Assassins here. Gao and Lim don't get along. They both like to be in charge. Be careful if you run into Lim. There's something very wrong about him.
What do you know about the airships?
Back in my day, a pirate ship stayed on the water where it belonged. Now they've got some kind of factory up on the top floor where they build those blasted airships. There's something suspicious about those airships. Sure, the pirates use them, but I think that's just a cover so the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please.
I'm gonna ask you something else.
Ask away, and I'll do my best to answer. Any enemy of Gao and the Lotus Assassins is a friend of mine.
Any idea what I might run across in this place?
Pirates are hidden away all through this lair. You shouldn't have too much trouble with them. One of Gao's new captains is around. Watch out for her.
I think I can take
She's
her.
a tough one.
If it comes to that, at
Up
least.
near the top, you'll find the airships and Gao himself. Maybe Inquisitor Lim, too. He's so cold he could scare a spirit back to life, then scare him dead all over again.
I want to ask you about something else.
Ask away, and I'll do my best to answer. Any enemy of Gao and the Lotus Assassins is a friend of mine.
See, if you were a pirate, how did you end up as a servant?
Oh, I was more than just a pirate. I was captain. I robbed and pillaged up and down these waters, but I did things differently. We sailed the waters, not the skies. Then Gao came with his Lotus Assassins and airships, and suddenly my ideas were old-fashioned. My men turned on me, and Gao kept me around as a broken-down servant. I spent my life as a pirate, and look where it got me. Now I'm barely above the slaves. If you see Gao, give him a kick for me, even if he's already dead.
I might do it. Goodbye.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
Woohoo. Let's see. Where to? What to do? Ooh. More pirates to fight. Come on, Wildflower. What was the guy's name? Didn't even, I forgot already. Oh God, it's been so long. Haha. Dang, I didn't need to do that at all. Well. The fighting is... I don't know. I'm surprised at how easy it is. And I say that as I'm dying. You're getting kinda close to dying. Oh god. I thought we took out the last two. Apparently not. Haha. Focus shrine. Give me that vase. What's in there? Gem of Evil Thought. At least I think that's what it said. I just kind of looked at it real quick and hit A. The History of Flight, Volume 1. The first person to attempt flight was Cal Shong. I'm probably mispronouncing that. An early scholar who originally came from the prosperous East. Though his ideas were creative, they were hardly sound. Cal Shong met in the early end after he strapped several canisters of dragon powder to a bamboo chair and ignited it. It was at first rumored that he had survived the ill-fated mission, but few truly believed that anyone could have survived such a disastrous explosion. Such a disastrous explosion. His death, however, was not completely in vain. Several of his writings were studied by later scholars, and some of his ideas were adapted for the first successful human flights. Ooh. Sure, if that was here, we're probably going to learn more about him through more books here, or just talking to people. Oh boy, it's saving. Oh, there's the male romance option.
He's freed the slaves! You'll pay for that, maggot!
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
Oh, I don't think I would like that.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? Don't let her grace and beauty fool you. She's deadly. This is your last chance to get out of here alive.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
1,000 cuts.
I hate that. I need that ability though. I can hold that out, whatever it is. Like that just seems a bit overpowered and I want it. Are you... what? Are you kidding me? I think that was the main one, but... yeah, we'll go ahead and take him out. I mean, he's not really box office. I do like the whole twin blades thing. We will be using him in our party at some point, but... it'll probably be next time?
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
Good thing I was here to save you. You dragged me into your fight.
It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
How do you know your way around this place so well?
It's funny what things you can learn if you just ask at the right time, like when you have a knife to someone's throat. Things like how to reach the upper levels of this place despite that security door.
Why are you here?
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor.
Is this man Gal the Greater?
If I had more time, I'd want to know what brought you here. I expect it's quite the tale. Yes, I hunt Gao the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter. I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. That'll make it easier to reach the upper levels where he hides himself away.
How do I know I can trust you?
You're here for your reasons, and I'm here for mine. Somehow I doubt they conflict. Besides, we'll need each other's help to get through that door.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. How do we get past that door?
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
I don't think of pirates as the ingenious type.
Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots. Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires two to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
What's on the other side of the door?
My best guess would be guards willing to die for their master. You shouldn't have too much trouble helping them reach that goal. Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now?
Why don't we work together after the door is opened?
Coming from you, that's a tempting offer. I'm a fool to turn you down. But I think what I've come here to do is something I must do alone. I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study?
Turned under Master Lee of Two Rivers.
He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
I've heard this kind of thing before. What's so strange about how I fight?
It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
You know, I actually think whenever we do get the chance, we'll...
Nara earphonia wonu kana wa ofa ir kanu wa wonu.
Sorry about that. I know you. I saw you at Teen's Landing. I'm young Yufong. Do you remember me? My daughter and I left town to try our luck in the wilderness. How did you end up here? We didn't get far outside the town before a flyer headed right in front of us. These pirates dragged us inside and brought us here to sell as slaves. They took my Fuyao, my daughter. They took my Fuyao, my daughter. Sorry about it. They took her to the upper levels. I can't leave without her. Please, you have to find Fuyao. Don't worry, I'll find Fuyao for you. The slave breaker took her. Please don't let him hurt my Fuyao. Please find my daughter and bring her back to me. Alright, so I'm actually thinking we might switch to Sky whenever we get them and then switch to the next character whenever we get them, because there's something I really want to do and I don't want to wait, and I don't want to just keep passing over. I don't want to keep passing over characters, not use them at all, because I might end up using the other guy a lot more than anybody else. Just because I enjoyed the drunken martial arts style. And yes, I know I'm spoiling. I'm sorry. Ooh, ooh. Oh, jeez. Why are there so many pirates? At least it's not space pirates. You know, that's not some like weird hint about future. That'd be really weird if that actually happened. No, not the disorientated. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing over here. Let's get the chest and we'll do the spirit font thing so we can get our... Oh god. Get our spirit energy back. I don't know how much we're actually going to do today. I mean, we should do a lot since, you know, it's been a while. But I'm probably going to end this as soon as it hits chapter 3 if we even get that far. Which I think we might. Whoa.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish? I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the Southland. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there personally.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you.
No.
I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No, young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you! I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. Get to work, mad fool. Do whatever it takes to get that ship built. I will take a short-range flyer and check on some of our other operations in the area. If the marvelous dragonfly is not ready to launch when I return, those captive demons will have a new playmate.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? To build something to make his sandals explode.
Like King the Man. Glad we're gonna have him, or meet him soon. What is this? There's nothing back here, okay. Well, that was nice. Oh god, it scared the crap out of me.
Meet your
The game lagged for just a bit because of that. I think most of that's the problem with the 360's backwards compatibility stuff. I hope whenever the Xbox One emulates the original Xbox games, that it's not as bad.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
Who are you?
I am Kang, the Mad. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
You build flyers?
Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I have saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous dragonfly.
You bet Gal's special flyer?
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor where no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the dragonfly can only make short hops.
Will you help me against Gal and the Lotus Assassin?
Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
I agree. I'll see what I can do.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode.
I have some questions.
Questions are good. It means the wheels are turning. But make it quick. I never let asking get in the way of doing.
Have you seen a young woman named Fuyao?
Is she one of the slaves? The slave breaker let a girl through this morning. I did not hear her name, but no one else has been brought by.
I have other questions.
I will restate and reiterate as necessary, but I would like to get back to my tools.
Soon. How did you come to be here?
Oh, that's a long story. from what I remember. Some experiments went wrong in my old workshop. The explosions. A few estates burned down. Some other things happened. Gao bribed some officials just as I was about to be quartered by 5 horses. Or would that be quinted? Well, regardless, he brought me here to work for him.
Gao rescued you, but you want me to kill him?
Sure, he rescued me, but only to acquire my inventions and misuse them. You don't send dozens of flyers against pitiful villages. There's no elegance to a swarm. Just like you don't use explosives inspired by the great dragon to carve a treasure chamber. A menial use of power without even a decent crater to show for it.
If you use your inventions wrong, you'll turn on me.
No. But if I offer advice, you should at least consider it. Gao ignores guidance. Listen to me, and I'll keep the marvelous dragonfly the best flyer in the air.
You mentioned Gao's treasure chamber.
Just next to the launch room. I don't know how you get in or out, because it is, after all, behind a massive immobile door. I can think of one way to open it, but I don't have a lever long enough, so you'll have to use your head. Well, not literally.
I have other questions.
I will restate and reiterate as necessary, but I would like to get back to my tools.
Let's see. Have you seen an old man named Master Lee?
Master Lee? No, I don't think so. Well, I am not so good with names. Or faces. Dates are bad too, but I remember my own handiwork. Several older flyers stopped here briefly. They were full of Lotus assassins, and one big assassin in black armor who seemed to be in charge. Very big, unpleasant look on his mask. They had a prisoner with them, or so I heard, and they all seemed nervous about it. The flyers left for the Imperial City soon after. Does that help?
I have other questions.
I will restate and reiterate as necessary, but I would like to get back to my tools.
So there's only one thing I think we have left to ask. What do you know about Assassin Lim?
Oh, I would like to put something explodey in his food, just to see if it would make him blink, because that one has dead eyes, like he's missing something. Sometimes he is here, sometimes he is not. I don't know right now which is true, but I know he is dangerous. Very dangerous.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
Please don't explode, okay. We need to see what else is in here. Nothing, apparently. Dang, there's literally nothing in here. That's strange, alright. It's over here. Oh, this is a shortcut, alright. Alright, that makes sense. Well, where is Fuyao? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, what? Come on, pirate boy. You want a piece of this? Also, I wonder how much experience I need to get to the next level. I don't honestly remember the last time I leveled up, but it's been 17 days. It's been like 12 days since I last played this. Oh god. There we go. Is there literally nothing up here to open up? Okay, there we go. Probably sell that for some cash money.
Please don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts.
Oh, wait a minute. These slaves will be house servants. I'll not have my guests served by a young woman with burns on and marks on her face.
You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please!
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
Screw you. Oh, Wolverine fighting style. Alright. I believe we can get that, but I don't know where. And I don't even know what it's called, so.
Your technique.
I love that he just like knocks people around like it's no big deal. You've killed him. I've never seen such violence.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Quiet, girl. A slave doesn't speak unless spoken to. Don't speak to her like that. Why not? A slave has nowhere to place. If I'm going to have to train these slaves myself, I should get a discount.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
This girl is not for sale. What? This is an outrage. You know how long I traveled to get here? You know how long I spent negotiating the price of these slaves? Get away from my daughter, you wretched man. What are you doing here? How did you get away from the daughters? Why aren't you with the rest of the slaves? The guards are dead, Lauren. These slaves are free, and more than a few of them are looking for you. You don't want them to find you. No, this can't be. They have to get out of here. Thank you, my lady. I have my daughter back and we are free. If I had any type of reward to give you, it would be yours. You'll return to Tien's Landing and tell the entire town of your great deeds. I'm sure Mr. Shang will reward you for helping us. Come, Fuyao. Let's go, the others are waiting for us.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
Ooh, all that XP. Balanced. For that one, yeah. Damage increase, yeah, let's go maximum damage on that. Save changes.
There was a lot of pain here. The Guardian says he can feel it soaked into the walls. I don't like it here.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's from the path that I need to take. So, let's take that path. Also, whenever we get back to Tien's Landing, we'll talk to everybody and see if there's anything we can do or get from them, conversation-wise.
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
There's always fire in his eyes. Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
Too bad, we're up. Beat all of you up. Ah, you jerk. I'm getting up so bad.
Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon.
I might level up Storm Dragon after this. Oh, let's go to the workshop. Kang the Mad. I like the mad, crazy scientist, inventor type characters. I don't know why. I just always have. But I really do like Kang. He's cool. Demons are immune to support styles such as Storm Dragon and Heavenly Wave. Sometimes it is helpful to leap out of the heat of battle and regroup. Use evades, being less thumbstick to find a better positioning. I didn't actually read the last line. Oh well. I know it's an auto save, but I'm gonna do an actual save. So I just feel more comfortable doing that. Oh, these things. The rat things. Oh god. Of course it is. Don't we actually, I think we get that transformation. I don't know if it's fair. I feel like we do get this transformation at some point. Also, I just realized that might not be the best way to attack these guys. Oh well, I've been doing it so far, it's fine. There we go, it's fine. Jade Empire Bestiary, Volume 4. I'll learn to read eventually. The dangers of demons. The average person is never likely to come across one of these horrific things. Demons are some of the most dangerous and malevolent beings in all of the Jade Empire, though some demons are not evil. They are all powerful, and rarely can they be trusted. If confronted by a malicious demon, it is important to remember that they are usually immune to magic, especially the larger demons. You can successfully combat them with weapons and simple martial styles. Strangely enough, on those rare occasions where demons and ghosts were seen to tangle with the strange magics used by the ghosts seem to affect these malevolent beasts. Ooh. Configuration of the horse. You see the charm gem. Oh, that's a big guy. Holy cow. They're just melting. Oh god. We need TN's justice for this. Well, that was just weird. That thing has so much health. Jeez. Longer than I honestly expected. Yes. Dragonfly controls.
That was exciting! I wonder what's inside.
The History of Flight, Volume 2. The first known successful flight was made by Mad Fong. Though he had studied to become a scholar, he was kicked out of the school for destroying one of their buildings. Based on the history books, it is difficult to determine if Fong was a genius or insane. Either way, his techniques were original and in the end successful. Though his first several attempts were unsuccessful, he refused to give up. Despite the cost and the obvious danger to his own life, Fong persevered until he completed his first prototype flyer. The flyer didn't do much more than hop across the landscape, but it was a start. A year later, he was able to travel for nearly a mile before crashing, and unfortunately dying in the process. Are there any more, like, interactable stuff here? Or is that it? Ooh, there's a chest. Flawed Warrior Gem. Is there anything over here? I don't know if this is the right way to go or if this is a side thing. Crap. I'm gonna go over here and see what was behind this wall or door that we blew open.
The Guardian doesn't like what's happened. They've brought others from outside and made them fight.
Oh. Oh. This must be Gao's treasure.
This area is forbidden. Only Gao himself is allowed to enter. You must be destroyed.
What are you?
I am Xianxi, the great elephant demon. Gao's infernal magic summoned me and bound me here to guard this room. The penalty for all who enter is death. Gao's power compels me. I must destroy you.
Oh no. His health bar is just like the other big guy, he's just not willing to move. Holy crap. Ow, jeez. That was a lot of health.
You lack grace.
Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Holy cow. Well, rip. Just rip. Oh god. Dang. I was not expecting that to happen. Well, I think our last save was right outside of that room, so we're good. But I still gotta fight everybody again, and I gotta read everything again. I won't read everything out loud, just open it up and skip it because we've already read that stuff. But we'll actually save again right before the fight, so if we do get completely destroyed like we just did, we can hopefully come back and just beat them the third time around.
1,000 cuts.
Also, as I learned.
Stone immortal.
TM Justice. If this works. I'm not a big fan of the first ones. Just because of the whole fire aspect. Oh, jeez. No. I'm dead. What? What? This is just not good for me. I think this is the most I've died in any of the previous Jade Empire streams already. Makes me feel kind of sad that I'm this terrible right now. But I guess that's what I get when I don't play for 12 days. Oh well. We're gonna beat it this time. Nothing will stop us. Nothing at all. 1,000 cuts.
1,000 cuts.
Even though you're gonna burn me. 1,000 cuts is what I'm doing. Come on. I feel like 1,000 cuts is just safer for me actually, even if it shouldn't be really used to. I don't know why though. Oh crap. Crap, crap, crap. Come on, poor Steve. Come on. There we go. We already read that. Probably got Warrior Gem last time. Configuration of the Force, which I believe we can use later. I don't remember exactly. Actually, I'm lying. I do remember exactly what we use that for, but I'm not going to say it. Take out this guy. Take out these scrubs. Oh. No, I like faster style anyway. And you know, I think I would have actually won the fight with the health guy. if I would have done 1,000 cuts, even though weapons is supposed to be stronger, because I put everything into the damage of that ability. Let's open this chest. Oops. That might have been where the warrior gem was, actually. You already read that. Let's lower this. And now we're gonna save here.
I wonder what's inside.
And just destroy this guy because, well, I say that we're gonna save here just in case we get destroyed. In all honesty. Alright, let's do this.
The Guardian doesn't like what's happened.
This.
Oh my god. It's so big. It deals so much damage. Why did I leap in front of that? Well, that was easy. Wonder what all these treasures are. At least we got away from that. Ooh. Is there anything good in this? That wasn't much for a treasure room. But hey, I'll take it. I got more than I came in with, so. Now, Gal the Greater. At least I think this is Gal the Greater. I was actually just about to do a actual save. You know, I'll still do an actual save. Because I don't trust autosaves in this game. I don't know why, I just don't. Maybe something happened whenever I played this as a kid that made me not want to trust these, but I don't know. I just don't. Charm gem. We're gonna need all the charm we can get on the next playthrough. Oh. Can't pull that.
You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for. Wait. You are not one of my servants. I know you. You are one of Master Li's students. You were the one who killed my son Gao.
I didn't want to kill him. He left me no choice. Cal brought his fate on himself, where I enjoyed killing your son. Now I'm going to kill you. That'll be the evil playthrough. I didn't want to kill him. He left me no choice.
Your words mean nothing. You are a murderer, a killer. Gao was everything to me, and now he's gone. Damn you and that school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. And now my son is... Gao may be gone, but I will avenge him. I know the styles your broken old master taught you, and I know how to beat them. I promise your death will be both slow and painful.
Oh. Yeah, save Gal the Greater for last. I don't really think he's gonna do much anyway. Oh god. And then he shut me up by just breathing fire on me. That's all I use Chi for actually, is just to heal. Oh jeez.
Die with honor.
I can't get to the pirate. I can't get to him. Yeah, the great though. What? Well, Gal the Great. Ah! Yeah, true. It was great to beat the crap out of you. Hope we get to do it again in a different time. Ah.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
He's dead. Why does it matter who killed him? Where have you been? If you hadn't taken your time, you might have saved me the trouble. Yeah. He's dead. Why does it matter who killed him?
It matters because he deserved to die by my hands. No, that's not right. I should be thanking you. Besides, after I left you, I stumbled across something just as important. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right?
I saw you free some of them.
True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
That's horrible. Faye should take some time to mourn your daughter. Why would I want help from a broken man like you? That's horrible.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers.
Gao the Greater's providing them with flyers as well.
Is that so? There can be no doubt then. This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but two fools working together stand a better chance than one.
It'll be good to have you along.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
What is it?
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked. Well, next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart. If you are planning to take on the servants of Death's Hand, you'll need all the help you can get.
Glad to have you aboard, Sky.
I assure you, I will be as devoted and capable as any of your other companions.
Ha! If I could harness all that hot air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well, if you're done with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
Bookstand. The History of Flight, Volume 3. Several years after Mad Fong's successful flight, a scholar from the south discovered the unusual device known simply as the Inscrutable Power Source. A few years later, scholar Xu Wen I hope I get the names right. I feel better when I don't. Came up with the design for a flyer that used this mysterious new device. Initial attempts bordered on apocalyptic, in one case showing half of a mountainside and the village that lay below. Several scholars tried to outlaw the use of this strange new energy source, but Xu Wen continued his experiments until at last he was successful. Unfortunately, his prototype was too successful. Both he and the flyer took off at great speeds towards the north, and neither was ever seen again. Strength of wood. Oh ho. Oops. Intimidation gem. Zither case. Which I don't remember what we need the zither case for. Yeah. I can't English. I just can't do it. Also, I don't think we go all the way back down. I think we just go to the flyer and we're ready to go. I hope that one guy gets away safely. The guy we got a ride to get here with.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
I have an inscrutable power source.
Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragonfly, and it will be ready to go. Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun. Okay, she's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice, safe landing place just outside Tien's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash.
What about Rue? He's waiting to take me back.
Don't worry about that. When the marvelous dragonfly takes off, the earth shakes and the sky trembles.
That doesn't mean he'll know it's us.
Your friend will see us take off, and he'll head back to town on his own.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Ha ha! Everybody on board! The marvelous dragonfly is about to take flight!
Shrieking Fury. That looks like some sort of like demonic hand grabbing a black and white Pokeball. This route is plagued with enemy ships. What do you want to do? Attack, of course. Because apparently attacking in this gives you experience. Which is always nice. I believe this will land right at the camp where everybody's waiting for us. Right at Tien's Landing. Look at that fox. I was about to say fox demon, but I'm like, I don't remember what exactly that is. It just looks like a fox. Ooh. I have no idea what that is. We gotta shoot them all. Spooky witches. Ah, yes, a double blaster. I was glad we can give me all the experience. Give it to me. I would like to level up again by the time we land. Oh crap, I didn't mean to crash into either one of those. Ooh, power up. So this is stronger than what I had before. I think it is, actually. Actually, it might not be. I don't know. To be fair though, I'd rather have this than the triple blast thing. But this is more reliable. I say that as I'm not killing anything. Mission complete. We did it. Hopefully we got a level up through that. Because, I mean, that'd be nice. And when we get back, we'll talk to everybody. And we'll bring Sky on. As a companion, because I'll show him off a bit. We will do more stuff with Wildflower at some point, but not at the moment. I kind of want to play around with Sky for a bit, since I know we're actually getting somebody else really soon. Past hours, no one can take it from us. Oh, we did get a level up from that. Holy crap.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gal the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No, no. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
How do you control it from this distance?
Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
I will speak to you when I'm ready to make use of your machine king.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
I'm interested in how you are, Donsar. Is there anything bothering you?
I'm not sure I can make my concerns fully understood. Our time in the ruins, the creatures we encountered, so much unrest. This was different from what I have seen before. There is pain here, but hatred too. The spirits around Two Rivers seemed aimless, lost. These are focused. I feel they would linger here, even without the support of whatever has increased the ghosts elsewhere.
Understandable, considering the injustice that was done.
I suppose that is true. Left behind by their neighbors, literally to die. Could you recover from such abandonment? I'm not sure that I have. I mean, if I had suffered something like that, I'm sure it would have stayed with me.
You were abandoned. Tell me about that.
I should not feel bad about it. I was not left to die. I was sent to study at the school, probably so Master Lee could deal with my sensitivities. It doesn't compare, really. These spirits, they truly suffered and have a right to turn on those who left them behind. Me? I feel like my abandonment was partially my fault, but I was 3 and I couldn't help being different. I would have tried to fit in if I had been given a chance.
I'm glad you came to the school. Don't linger on fools who may have shunned you. Doesn't matter, you are a long way from home and we are through with the ruins. Better to have anger than pointless sorrow. They might kill their enemy, you only hurt yourself.
I know I shouldn't. I can see the result of such pain in the poor creatures in the ruins. I do not want to suffer such anger, such bitterness. It may not seem like it, but I draw great strength from you and the things you say. I am grateful for that. As always, I have much to think about after speaking with you. Perhaps we can continue this another time.
I have some general questions.
I will answer what I can.
Actually, nah.
Be well, my friend.
We'll ask her how they're doing and find out more about them if we can.
Yes? Is there something you want?
I want to talk about you.
I've said enough for the time being. The events that surround you cause me great concern. I want to see more of what is coming before I decide my next action.
Thank you. Yeah, Wildflower.
What do you want?
What do you think of our current situation?
You need to repair your ship?
Oh, wait. I want to learn more about you.
The Guardian wouldn't like me talking about that. He's busy now. The other is hurting, and he's keeping him inside. All the evil that has been done makes him stronger.
Who is this other?
I shouldn't say. Just by naming him, thinking of him, it draws him closer to the surface, gives him more power. The Guardian said that in all things there is balance, and for light there is dark within each of us. The other is his darkness, for the good he has to do. That's what he says.
The other is like the Guardian?
I can't talk about him. Already he hears me, and the Guardian is having trouble keeping him back. Please, don't mention him again. The Guardian is my friend. He is a part of me. But the other is a part of me, too. Sometimes they pull so hard in different ways, I can't.
Be strong, Wildflower.
I try to be strong, and the Guardian gives me hope. But sometimes it's all I can do to convince me I'm still myself. Will you stay with me and keep me in myself?
I'll help you, Wildflower.
Thank you. I'll try not to be a bother, but the Guardian says we must stay with you. I hope you'll be my friend. Is there anything else you wanted?
Nothing right now. We'll talk again later.
Okay.
Something's on your mind?
Do you have a minute to talk?
Of course. I was just thinking about things. Gao richly deserved his death, but I'm not sure I ever really expected it to happen.
How does that make you feel?
I feel fine, but determined. Our work isn't done, but we've taken a small step by removing that stain upon the Empire's honor.
How did you track Gao?
Gao's slavers took my daughter, Pin Mei, and I was able to follow them. Fortunately, they didn't cover their tracks. I chased them down, trying to reach her. I was too late. Pin Mei was spirited, and I'm sure she fought them. I believe they decided she was too much trouble and killed her. 5 years old, and they ran her through. I found her dead by the roadside and stopped my pursuit. By the time I cared to continue my chase, the slavers were long gone.
That's terrible. I'm sorry for bringing this up.
It's fine. Thank you for your concern, but for the most part, I've come to terms with her death. But why dwell on this? Gao is dead, and perhaps Pin Mei has found some peace. That's what really matters. That and what we still have to accomplish.
Things like this are important to dwell upon.
You're right, but we have to pick our time, and now isn't it. We can talk about this later.
What do you know about this area?
I only spent enough time in Tien's Landing to learn the location of Gao the Greater's stronghold. It's a nice enough place, though they're still adjusting to the flooding of the old town some years ago.
That's all I need from you.
Always happy to help.
Now let's talk to Kang.
Yes? I'm a bit busy fiddling about with my thoughts.
Tell me about yourself. I want to learn more about you.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head. Gao the Greater heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
This wind map doesn't lead to the Imperial City.
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
Alright, let's go.
Well, let's see then. It must lead to where I was last. which would be the ideal place to go first. Keep an eye out. I don't know why my tracks were covered, but I do tend to incur the occasional death threat. Craters are remarkably unappreciated.
So, we're actually going to do something today that I didn't think we were going to do until next time. Because like I said, sorry if I got too close to the mic there. Like I said earlier, I only planned on going to Chapter 3 today. But, yeah, I thought this started in Chapter 3.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something. There are memories in the route we are flying. Keep going.
They were not being kind to us.
I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out.
Oh my
Almost
God,
there. Just a few more pieces to figure out.
That happened. Alright. Also, if I remember correctly, this isn't something we'll do. This isn't like a fully realized new place. This is like a small area that we get to mess around in and do weird things with. I actually don't know if we have anything we can really do yet. Except for that horse thing that we got from the pirate's place. I forgot what it was called because I hadn't seen the name of it in 12 days. Yeah, it's not something I would just normally remember. Oh, okay. Cloudburst.
Our flight was great fun. Lots of explosions. But what does it mean? I think it's a clue. I hid something in my head because I was going to lose my memory, I think. One thing for certain, there was no destination. We ended where we began. The route was the important part. Let me show you what it inspired me to make. It's, I'm not sure what it is, but it has a lever on it that is begging to be pulled.
Okay, that should be interesting.
Here we go. And nothing. Right? We're not dead, I think. That is decidedly disappointing. I was expecting something. I must still need a part I can't remember. I need some time to think, to get my brain straightened out. This is most intriguing and infuriating. Give me some time.
I want to go back to my other questions.
Well, of course. But time is better spent doing than talking.
Also, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's talk about how you and what your wind map revealed.
Nothing new to report yet. I need time to consider what parts are missing from the mystery device. Perhaps if I had the resources of the Imperial City at hand...
I want to go back to my other questions.
Well, of course. But time is better spent doing than talking.
Let's talk about you and... What do you think of our current situation?
What situation? Did something happen? I had nothing to do with whatever it was. All my explosives are stored and accounted for. Somewhere. Ah, you mean our current state of affairs? Well, you still don't have the wind map to the Imperial City. We definitely need that. Without it, boom, short trip.
I want to go, that's all for now.
Off you go. I'll start planning some redesigns for the Dragonfly. Maybe floats made of air bladders. Sheepskin, of course.
Whoops, I keep hitting back trying to do that, but I can't do it. Let's put, yeah. That seems good to me. 11 style points. Save changes, and we'll max out the chi aspect in the next 2 level ups, hopefully. And then we'll actually mess with Storm Dragon, because that's a really good ability, in my opinion. Oh yeah, we should probably put
My
Sky in our
blades
party.
are yours to command.
If you want the marvelous Dragonfly to work
King
properly,
is not a warrior
leave me be.
and would not be helpful in close personal combat. He prefers to help you with the marvelous Dragonfly, where he'll be most useful. So these 3, I believe, are all like, or these other 2 are just like Kang, where they won't actually be useful in combat or won't actually join us. They will help us through other means though, and stay with us throughout the course of the game. I remember what one of them is, but I don't remember what the last one is. I don't remember when we get either one of them either. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is actually the next guy we're gonna get. Also, let's look at the quest again real quick. So, these 2 are main story quest lines, and that one is something we can't do until the evil, bad playthrough, whatever. And, sorry, I keep doing this. We need to go over here and see if she has anything. Darting links. See if she has no inventory since we did everything with Dam, because we never did go back and see her. She might actually have new stuff for us that we can buy. If so, that'd be pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting some new abilities maybe and trying them out. But who knows if we'll actually get that.
Hello again. What's on your mind this fine day?
Show me what you can teach and what you have for sale.
I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother. Let's see what I can teach you.
Nothing. Which is strange, because I thought she was supposed to be able to teach us some moves. Maybe it'll be like right at the end of the chapter, maybe, possibly, because I know we're around the end of it. We have this one main story quest part left, which we're going to do now. There may be some side quest stuff here, which we will also do, unless it's like you need to be part of the closed fist. Welcome back, Honorable One. Since the dam was closed, I've been able to restock my supplies. Would you like to see what I have for sale? Yeah, show me what you have for sale. Wonderful. Since you helped me with Tong, you can have the preferred customer rate. Nothing there either. Also, look at all that money we have. We're just going to sell all this. Because, I mean, I don't really know what I want to use. I mean, it's probably a bad idea to do that, but yeah. I'm sure we'll be fine. I say that as excuse myself.
Hello! Don't think I'm ungrateful for your earlier efforts. I do, however, have much to do. Was any man ever so eternally busy as Minister Sheng?
I have some questions for you.
The dam is closed and the town is saved, so Minister Shang feels magnanimous. That means I will answer your questions, by the way.
Has a fleet of flyers passed by recently?
I recently saw a large fleet of flyers pass.
Oh wait, I think we talked about this last time. What?
Hello.
That's really weird. Oh well. I believe everything he had was stuff we'd already talked about. So, I mean, I didn't really think there was any point in listening to it again. If I'm wrong, though, I'm sorry. Also, whenever we do the close fist playthrough, we will also do, we'll do the full dialogue stuff again. Also, I really wish I had Stars Not Sailed Republic, because I would love to play that too at some point. Some of those old BioWare games are just fantastic. Yeah, these guys. Also, look at the guy's picture in the top left corner. I didn't even notice that till just now. Jesus, guy.
1,000 cuts.
Lost Spirit. Those remind me of the race from but I think this might have came out first. And to be fair, that's not like original Fable made this type thing. It's just that's where I know it from. At least that's where I think I know it from. Rip. I love that Wolverine fighting style. I have no idea what it is. What? Oh, that respawns the ghost, doesn't it? What is that doing, actually? Because nothing's happening. That was strange. It activates whenever I get near it.
I am healed.
Okay, that's just weird. I'm sure there's something there and I'm just not getting what I need to do. Oh well. We'll probably be back, maybe, hopefully. Also, I hope this is the intended path to take, because I'd rather go for the optional paths first. Oh, I think this is the intended path. So I think something happens on that bridge. So, we're gonna head back and check the other area first. And hopefully everything will be fine. Hopefully this is the optional path. Okay, this definitely was the optional path. There's nothing over here. Literally nothing. Okay, let's speed this up just a tiny bit, because this always does feel faster, even if it's not that much faster. At least to me, it feels like it might be a little bit.
Don't ask me how I know, but there's trouble ahead.
There's trouble ahead.
Thousand cuts.
1,000 cuts. Oh, jeez. You jerk. You jerk, lost spirit. Rip. I thought weapon sauce weren't supposed to affect the spirits. Or am I thinking of something else?
The ghosts attack everyone. They are mad with madness. Thank you for keeping me safe.
I've known a few fellows who sounded like this. and not one of them was right in the head.
You have come from Tien's Landing?
Yes, I was in Tien's Landing.
You were? This is good. I was going there, but you're coming here instead. I come from the inn, the Pilgrim's Rest. You must take a message to the town for us. Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tien's Landing must send people to help. Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve.
Where is this Pilgrim's Rest Inn? I'm looking for a temple in the pass above. Can you direct me? I'll escort you to Tien's Landing. You can take the message yourself.
You would be welcome there. They would have you for a most fun stay. The inn lies above, on the path to the right.
I'm looking for a temple on the path above. Can you direct me?
The temple? No, the temple is where the ghosts are worst. It is a bad place. You should not go there. You should go to the inn.
I'll escort you to Tien's Landing. You can take the message yourself.
No, I should return to the inn. They will want to know you are coming. You should come with me. I can take the message down later, and you will be safe from the forest shadow and her ghosts.
There's something not right about this. Tell me more about the forest shadow.
She is a wicked fox spirit. They are tricksters, all of them. The tricks she plays kill now. You should stay away from her. She hurts us when we leave the inn.
These ghosts are the forest shadow's minions?
Oh yes, they must be. She hunts us, and these ghosts hunt you, right? Isn't that the same? She's dangerous like these ghosts. We're all afraid of her.
Others I've talked to seem to think the forest shadow might be able to help.
That can't be right. She is dangerous. You should go to the inn to be kept safe. That's the only way.
I should keep moving. Will you be alright in this forest?
I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right. I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come. The inn is this way.
No! Why didn't Sky help me? What the heck was that thing? Headstone. We keep ooh, more headstones. Ooh, I'll gladly take the 100 silver. It's not like I need it or anything. I could always use 4. The more the merrier.
1,000 cuts.
Oh, you jerk. We're gonna go to the inn first, because I'm pretty sure the temple is like, oh, this is where you need to go for the story. Plus, I'm kind of ready for something. Lost spirit is real. What? It's still alive. Oh god. There we go. So, ride us to the inn. Ooh, this thing again. There's 4 of those here too. But what are they for? Pilgrims dressed in. I was actually wondering what the heck that thing was in the ground. Tinsland. Oh crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap. Gotta get that lost spirit. And I'm not even doing it. Oh crap, there's more. A lot of spirits here at the end. Holy cow. I mean, it's free experience if anything, nothing else, so. Hey, you get back. Oh, what? You got hit by one. Thought you got hit by one from a distance. There we go. The temple's as far as shadow. So there's 2 paths to it. Also, there's another one of these. Wait, that one has 5. No, that has 6. Oh god, that has 6. That is our next party member. If I am not mistaken, that is the next one. And it gives us the best fighting style in the game. Which will be fantastic. He will give us the Drunken Master style. Which I believe is the strongest fighting style in the game, but you need him to be in your party to use it. And that also means you're technically fighting by yourself.
1,000 cuts.
Also, I think there's something strange going on here, if I'm not mistaken. I got the feeling from that one guy, but I wasn't sure what it was. I actually think I remember exactly what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is yet. All I know is it involves eating. Which probably just gave away. That just looked like there was tape across the wall. Also, if you hear any clicking, it's me hitting right trigger because that moves you between objects that you can interact with, including people. I usually do that just to see if anything happens. Can I just turn around and go see that rat demon? Or is he not there? Yep, he's not there. Because why would it be there after just seeing it in that cutscene?
I watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many of your kind can deal with ghosts as easily as you did.
I'm surprised anyone's still alive up here.
Yes, the ghosts are most dangerous. We are fortunate that they have not yet ventured inside the inn. It offers us some refuge. But I've forgotten myself. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, traveler. I am the Keeper, as they call me. Tell me, did you happen to come across one of us on your way up here? We sent him not long ago to search for help.
The man you sent to bring aid from Tien's Landing was killed.
It was the Forest Shadow. She's taken another from us. We hoped we had found a way to deal with the fox, but we were wrong.
Have you lost many people to the Forest Shadow?
Some. She does not attack us here at the inn. Those few we have dared send out to the forest do not return. We have tried so hard to find a way to end the fox's attacks. She must be stopped. We thought we were close, but no.
How did you plan to deal with her?
Well, that is quite the thing to ask, isn't it? Quite a thing indeed. How are we to know we could trust you? No, I do not entirely trust you with such plans. You must know fox spirits can assume the forms of humans. How can I trust you not to be one of her servants, or the spirit herself? For now, simply accept what little hospitality we can offer. These are hard times, but we would not dare treat a guest poorly.
I really need to know what you planned. Maybe I can help.
Oh, please, it's nothing to concern yourself over. We would not trouble you with such a thing.
How many visitors do you get here? Can you afford to let you? That just sounds weird to me. Mistrust turned me away.
Oh, I wouldn't dare to burden you with our concerns. It would stand me poorly as a host.
Forget it. Let's talk about something else.
Good.
I tried, dang it.
I would be happy to help.
Can you talk more about your plan to deal with this fox spirit?
No, it's nothing for you to trouble yourself about. The fox is our problem, and we will deal with her as best we can. You should stay and be comfortable.
The Forest Shadow is my problem. I need a cure for this forest.
And I tell you that the only cure is to destroy the fox. But I do not believe you are committed to that course of action. As loath as I am to see you go before dinner, perhaps you could find more answers at her temple instead of worrying about us.
I don't understand why you won't help me.
It is a matter of caution. We mean no disrespect to you, but we must be careful. The fox is crafty, and it is likely she will try to stop us. If you're so ardent to learn more, perhaps you should go to her temple just down the hill to the west. It is not a safe place for us, or you for that matter, but you may learn something.
Forget your plan. Let's go back to my other questions.
Of course. It is, as I said, nothing for you to trouble yourself about.
Answer some questions for me about this area.
This is the Mad Fox's place. I shudder to dwell too long on the subject, but I will answer what I can.
How long has the forest been like this?
The forest has been ailing for some time now, but things have been especially bad over the past month. It has been most unpleasant for us. No new visitors grace our tables with their presence.
What is causing the blight in the trees?
I do not know. Maybe the fox spirit that claims to protect this place has diseased it. Or perhaps she's just too weak to fight another disease. I don't care what happens to her, so long as my people... those of us at the inn, I mean, stay safe.
How long has the forest been like this?
The forest has been ailing for some time now, but things have been especially bad over the past month. It has been most unpleasant for us. No new visitors grace our tables with their presence.
Do you know any routes out of the forest?
I have heard that the Pilgrim's Path stays open to the town of Tien's Landing. One day, when the time is right, we shall make our way down there. Tien's Landing is full of so many people.
I want to discuss another subject.
I do as well. This forest is an uncomfortable topic for us all.
Tell me more about this inn.
Many travelers know the name of the Pilgrim's Rest, and before long, so will many more.
Is there any way we could lead these people to safety?
No, I mean, There's a safety of a sort here. We have had a refuge here so far, and the paths below are far from safe. It is best that we stay here. Surely you will find a way to destroy the murderous fox.
How did this place earn its name?
It is an old name. The route you climbed used to be called the Pilgrim's Path, thanks largely to the temple near here and other small shrines. Here, at the hill's summit, the pilgrims would stay and contemplate what they had seen during their climb. This place was known as the Pilgrim's Rest long before the inn was constructed.
Is there any way we... is this inn the property of Lord Yun? Ugh.
Of course. This whole forest belongs to Lord Young, does it not? He expects this place to pay him a tribute. He doesn't call it that. But we know the truth.
Who calls her that?
Mark me. Lord Young will have his share of the proceeds from this place before long. His fair share.
With the farce in this state, how have you been surviving?
Surviving? Simple. You can still find meat if you know where to look. And is meat not the heart of any good dish?
How can you hunt with the farce in its current state?
The sick trees and ghosts, yes. They keep us from the animals. You make a good point, but still, we saw this coming, did we not? We have supplies. It always pays to be prepared.
I have to go deal with the farce.
I wish you all the best. Travel safely and return here soon. We would welcome you for our evening meal.
You shouldn't come near me unless you want my full attention.
Do not bother me unless you wish to grace my table.
You shouldn't come near me unless you want... The forest is closed. None will come except from Tien's Landing, and that path is closing. Anyone? I didn't order any milk, wench. I didn't order any milk, wench. Anyone want some leg with their meal? I have plenty here. Ha! I didn't order any milk, wench. Anyone want some leg with their meal? I have plenty here.
Ooh.
Die with honor.
Give me all the things. One. The trickster, fox spirits are among the most wily and deceptive of all the minions of heaven. They think nothing of playing games with mortals, and they often follow no rules at all. Though some are said to serve honorably in the celestial bureaucracy, many have made their mark in more sinister ways. Tales of demons snatching children from their beds, husbands and wives led astray, and good men led into lives of excess and murderous depravity are all the work of these spirits. Never should you value your life. Trust one of this breed completely, no matter how honorable their intentions seem. Yeah. Let's see, what else is around here? Is there literally nothing else around here? I guess we'll talk to Henpeck too.
Hello. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, where the patron is the most important part of our business. I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks, if you have need of them. Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you today?
Show me what you have for sale.
I'd be happy to. I'm sure you understand that my stocks are limited. In fact, if you think about it, with the ghosts filling the forest, I shouldn't have any supplies at all.
I suppose that is a bit odd.
Yes, it is. Ah, well, have a look and tell me if you see anything you like.
Nope.
Hello again.
Can I ask you some questions about the forest?
I don't know much about this forest at all. I was only passing through and I, stopped at this inn. Turned out to be a longer stay than I anticipated. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. However, as shopkeeper, I do have some items that you might be interested in.
You just arrived and you're already keeping shop here at the inn?
How very lucky for me. I seem to just stumble into these situations. There's not much I can tell you, to be fair. You should ask the keeper. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you his side of things.
Do you know anything about the Forest Shadow?
I don't really go in for celestial politics, but I will say that it's awfully odd that the inn folk seem to hate her so. To hear them talk, she's practically insane with bloodlust. But everything here seems perfectly normal, wouldn't you say?
There's something very strange here. What are you hinting at?
There's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought, well, I was hoping that... would you like a bun?
Your clues were very clever. Perhaps just one more.
I can't tell you. Not here. Not now. They're listening. Go and speak to the innkeeper. Ask him about the twisted servants of the mother. See how he reacts to that. Be prepared when you speak to him. That's all I'm saying about this.
I should let you
Take
go.
very good care.
Alright, let's do that.
You must join us for dinner. You would be a most welcome addition.
Can we talk more about your... what is the mother?
The mother? Nothing. Nothing at all. You should not speak nonsense when the Forest Shadow is still alive.
I could called you twisted servants of the mother. There's something wrong in this inn. What's really going on?
Oh, you truly wish to know. Your mind will not rest until you have an answer. You are lucky that I sense such great strength from you. Had you dealt with those ghosts out front with less efficiency, I would tear your throat out. But please, allow me to reveal all that you wish to see. Let me show you the truth. Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
Cannibals?
I'm suddenly very glad I didn't order anything from the kitchen.
Are you happy now that you have the answer to your prying questions? No, of course not. You wish to know more. You are drawn to our majesty.
What magic allowed you to cloak yourself so?
Intriguing, yes? Such power is hard to resist, is it not? You must understand that we are servants of a powerful demon known as the Mother, who has taught us to draw strength from human flesh. The Forest Shadow imprisoned her millennia ago, but soon she will be free. You will help us with that, or you will die.
Why should I help you?
We will give you one chance to aid us, or you will feed us. This crystal was torn from the temple of the cursed fox. The hunter who is there now said there would be some way to reach the fox, if he could find this missing bauble. We kept it from him because he wished to aid the fox.
How did you learn this?
We are fast and silent when we need to be. He did not even know we were listening. That is the weakness of the Thin Bloods. You are strong. If you agree to use this crystal to kill the fox, whatever it takes, we will give you a half-year's tax worth of silver. A rich prize to kill a dying rodent. The fox holds the mother trapped within the earth of this hill, but she can hold nothing with dying paws.
Why not do this yourself? Why do you need my help?
The dead walk the world and the mother can draw strength from them. That is how she reached out to us, told us of the new way. The mother grows stronger each day, but she's still trapped, and the Forest Shadow is not so weak as to be easily taken. She knows us instantly, so we have no surprise.
I'm still not sure why you're turning to me.
You are unknown. We cannot defeat her, but she cannot destroy us so easily either. She will try to pour honey into your ears, beg for your help. When her guard is down, then you will destroy her, and the mother will be free.
Tell me more about the mother.
She is a most powerful creature from a time when primal hunger ruled all of your kind. She has been trapped in this hill for centuries, trapped by the fox. But as the dead grow restless, she feels their anger, their rage, and their hunger for release. They feed the mother, and she grows strong as the ghosts flock to her. She reached out to us. We are her children, and I am first among them.
Tell me about the Far Shadow. Ooh.
She is the filthy fox spirit that imprisoned the mother centuries before the Empire was born. Like all foxes, she is a trickster and thinks of herself as a judge of wrong and right. She claimed this forest as hers, gloating over the imprisonment of the mother. But she did not count on the ghosts filling her forest. The mother called to them, and their rage, their hunger for release, has restored much of her strength. The time of the fox is over.
What if I killed the mother? Would that free you from this curse?
You are so very stupid. What the mother has given us is no curse. This is power. We eat the flesh of your kind, and its energies make us strong. The mother has beautified us in return for serving her. You should not speak of killing the mother. It is a sacrilege that makes our blood boil with rage.
Yeah, I have made my decision.
What will it be? Do you value your life, or will you play the fool?
He must be destroyed, that's the only answer.
You just don't understand. You will. Rend her flesh. Her screams should echo in the town below.
1,000 cuts.
Oh god, his health's better. No idea how strong he can be, but jeez, his outmarking. He's already halfway after I said that too. You dang cannibals. I don't know if they'd all just disappear if we beat the main one. I'd rather get this experience while I can than to take him out and just realize, oh god, I can't get into the rest of these. I don't think there's actually any fights like that in this game, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The rest of these guys are just so easy compared to what I'd expect from this huge army of enemies. Aha, I think this is the last little one. Good church. The innkeeper is being defeated. No, one of them. Oh. I guess I didn't really need to worry about that because they were all go down. But maybe they would have all come down and just took out the innkeeper, but not the rest of them. So this could have been a good thing. Come on, little animal. Also, whenever I originally saw the one thing going across behind the tree, I thought it was a rat demon.
That was astonishing.
I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers.
Pleased to meet. Wait, did you just say henpecked?
My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture.
Why don't you just leave her?
You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised. That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below.
There are caves below this inn?
I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and I think whatever, is what made them what they are.
What do you know about this Mother?
She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they are. From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before Sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped.
How do they reach the caves below?
That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a position to ask for details.
What is in the caves?
I don't know for sure, only that there are many more of them. From the sounds of it, they've been capturing people and changing them. The ones they don't eat, that is.
That's enough about the caves.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
What were your captors?
Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were corrupted, twisted into flesh-eating abominations.
How did they disguise themselves?
The Keeper, the one who met everyone, including yourself, at the door, had some skill with magic. You might have seen through the illusion in time, but most people never get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse, changed into one of them.
I know you already said it, but I'm gonna ask them anyway. Why'd they keep you around?
They kept me around in hopes that I would make this place seem more normal, and they needed me to help run the inn. They're none too bright, really. I resolved to try and tip off the first warrior who dared come to this place. The cannibals must be stopped.
Where did they come from?
They claimed that they were changed by a creature called the Mother in the caves below. Apparently, she's an ancient demon responsible for twisting these sick creatures.
We should discuss something else.
A good idea. Even talking about them makes me queasy.
I know all I want to know about these cannibals.
You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of Drunken Master style?
Of course, but I've never seen the style.
I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife.
So you can fight alongside me, perfect.
You weren't listening. Fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of it. I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn.
Teach me how to use Drunken Master.
Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master.
Look how silly this is.
There, you got it. Your job isn't done, though. There are still more cannibals in the hill. I don't know how to get in there, though. The cannibals were dead set against that forest shadow. They didn't want anyone going near the temple. Maybe you could find her and get some answers.
Come with me now. I want to try your drunken master some more.
I now see the flaw in teaching you the style. I'll keep you supplied with wine if you keep those beasts away from me.
This is kind of why I was like, I'll play this guy for a bit, because I'm going
Thank
straight
you
to
again
him.
for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can be of assistance?
Tell me about your life before you were captured.
As I mentioned, I am but a simple bun master, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bun master in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less.
That's too bad, Hugh. Wait, why doesn't she like you fighting?
As I mentioned before, my style requires that I drink. She detests drinking, though there are things she detests even more, like talk of us separating. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bun master of some renown.
Well, that's something to be proud of, I guess. When we get you home, I'll speak with your wife.
I would sooner return to the cannibals and offer them what little flesh is left on my bones. But let's not discuss such things, if you don't mind.
Oh boy. Tell me more about yourself.
Perhaps in a little while. Memories of my wife are difficult to bear, especially when she is so very far away and I may never see her again.
That's all for now.
As you wish. I will be here waiting impatiently if you require anything.
Is there anything over here that we can do? I feel like we can go by through here at some point, but I don't know how. Let's go back up here. I doubt we can actually do anything, but I have a feeling that the way to open the caves is back here somewhere. To be fair though, we might not be able to actually do that until we, you know, deal with the fox spirit. Also, I think it opens up right here. We already read that. So, I guess it's time to go see this fox spirit. But, I will look at the map real quick because I thought there might have been something we missed earlier on in this area. I hope not, but maybe. Also, I forgot how many companions you got this far in the game. Like, we have, let's see, we have, I'm going to guess 6, if not more. Yeah, I feel like we got a lot more than we should have this fast. Like, it doesn't even feel like they're giving you any time between getting a companion. It's just like, new person, new person, new person, new person. Which, I mean, is fine. It gives you more time to interact with them. I was right. There's 6. Let's see. I actually think this guy right here we get here as well. Which you just saw him in the loading screen. So I don't know why he said that. I don't remember what his name is though, so. Oof. Let's go over here and see what we can find. Bones. Trap sprung. I'm expecting a trap sprung from some bones soon, for whatever reason. Oh. Oh, dang, there he is.
How can you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill than face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? Hold on. That one's got all her parts, and none of them are hanging out. About time I had a challenge.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
1,000 cuts.
Black Whirlwind. So that was a normal combo.
Drunken Master.
Yeah. It's actually not as good as I remember it. Maybe you can level it up. If you can level it up, then we might go with that style, but if not, I don't think we'll actually use him anymore. Handpicked you. As much as I want to use this fighting style, if it's not better than what I'm already using, there's no point. Jesus. Sure.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before.
Why did you attack me?
I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire.
I don't care about him. Lord Yun sent me here to help you. Could you please explain why I was attacked? What earns a mercenary the title like deadliest? Yeah.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow.
Tell me more about this ritual.
I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do.
I have the crystal here.
You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news.
I need to know more about the ritual before you leave.
The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces.
What purpose do the other furnaces serve?
The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the Ritual of Seasons. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices.
What does the central pedestal do?
It's attached to some sort of lens that I believe is designed to focus light from the furnaces. If you get the ritual right, it is supposed to reveal the Forest Shadow.
What colors typically represent what seasons?
Winter skies are crisp and blue, while the fields of spring are green. Summer's heat is burning red, while in autumn, yellow leaves are seen.
Can you tell me anything else?
There are some old tomes in the temple itself, in a stand near the right wall. You might be able to learn more by poring through them.
I can figure this out from here.
All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
Sure, I can find a use for him.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army.
I'm reeling from your spell. Stick with me, you'll see more than that.
Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily.
You could be useful. Glad to have you along.
My only rules are don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Whoa, almost didn't see the little guy. Is he with you too?
Yes, I am, you great behemoth. Looks like I'm going to need a lot more supplies if I'm supposed to keep you fed.
Be safe. If the spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Let's go find something and make it stay a lot worse.
Come with me now. I could use your axes.
You got it. But you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear,
run back
I'm the only one who touches the axes.
and talk to him because I think he can sell stuff. So I feel bad that we're not using him, but unless I can actually upgrade that style, there's no point. I guess that might be the best unleveled up skill, but I mean, really.
What? What do you want?
What did you do before you were with Lord Yun?
Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. Anyway, by the time I was old enough to swing an axe, my father was dead and my mother disowned me. Of course, killing my father might have given her reason. I think she did it out of shame. My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood.
What did you do then?
I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive.
It must have been very difficult.
You'd think a 7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days.
Tell me something about your past.
No, we've got better things to do right now. Maybe I'll feel like talking after I've bloodied up my axes a few more times.
That's all for now.
Nah.
Alright, let's see. I do want to go back down here because, yes, he can sell things. What was that? Okay, so, yeah, it's part of the puzzle. We'll be back for this. We will definitely be back for this. Inferior Warrior Gem. Oh, looks like we're gonna fight. Black will win for a bit. And he gets knocked down. And he gets knocked down again. And there he goes. We'll even get out of there. He took a swing. Missed. We gotta get back down here, because I think this guy can sell some moves. I'd like to get some new combat styles and just test them out. Also, that focus is not going down at all, which is fantastic. I mean, we don't even really use it that much in combat, but still. I really want that Wolverine fighting style. I don't remember what it's called though. Probably won't even actually use it until the next playthrough, but I wouldn't mind playing around with it for a bit. Oh crap. Why is she walking like that? Oh. Health. Let's see. What do you have for me? Spirit catches leaf.
It's good to see you again. Is there anything I can do for you?
What supplies and training do you have available?
I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused in battle. My name is well earned, some tell me. Have a look and tell me what you need. I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed ghosts.
Ooh, legendary strike style. Hunter spirit, boar strength, tracking eye, and predatory intuition. Well, wasn't expecting to be able to get all that, but we got a ridiculous amount of money in the game right now, so. Let's see. 1,000 Cuts will stay our main fighting style, but we will play around with Legendary Strike for a little bit. Like pretty much just one fight. Just to at least show it off, I guess. Now we gotta get up here and we gotta solve this puzzle, but there was stuff that we were told we could read up here that might help us out in the little puzzle that we gotta deal with.
Thousand cuts.
Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Oh yes. Oh crap, I forgot the... Ah. Okay, that's just not leveled up, so... I was like, give me 1 second. That should be better. Alright, let's continue. Sorry about that. I just honestly realized that. We should be able to get up here. We should be able to read something. It's like, this is pretty much what you need to do without actually saying what you need to do. Scroll stand. The Dragon of Storms, being an argument on the origins of focus. Minshi, the Dragon of Storms, was a master. The Dragon of Storms, was a master who lived hundreds of years before the formation of the Jade Empire. Legends of her exploits could fill a library, and while the veracity of such fables must be questioned, all the Yawns agree that she formalized the teachings of the Storm Dragon style and brought knowledge of true focus to the martial arts. Debates still rage on the subject, but the evidence is there to support such claims. Take for instance that harmonic combinations initiated by Storm Dragon invariably allow the user to collect his thoughts and steal some of the opponent's focus essence. Such a synergy is hard to dismiss, and when I questioned John the Iron Fist, a master of some renown, he replied, "Only a fool denies legends. They always hold a grain of truth. John speaks wisely. Would it be so hard to accept that Storm Dragon was developed to make it easier for its adepts to achieve the true focus in battle? The author thinks not." Temple records. A collection of logs, notes, and records maintained by the Yun family up until roughly 15 years ago. One entry catches your eye. My son seems utterly disinterested in the temple, and I worry that he pays no attention to the lessons I try to impart. The key, of course, remains in knowing that the seasons which most affect a forest are summer and winter, and the colors associated with these two seasons. If I am right, and my lessons fly from his head as quickly as they can, then I fear for his safety should he attempt the ritual incorrectly. These furnaces are an ancient magic, and ancient magics draw dark attentions. Another note entered a bit later reads, as I feared my son pays little heed. Perhaps I install something to remind him. Violet is not our family color, but I hope it can be a potent reminder. Okay. Oh, that gave me a level up. Ooh. We're going to max that out next, level up, sweet. We'll actually probably focus on the Storm Dragon. The chain seems locked in place for now, you cannot budge it. We need to actually activate this, and then we should be able to do it. So, I mean, it said winter and summer, so blue and red. Oh. So I believe this will be the first time we go to one of the heavens. I believe there's multiple heavens in this game, and this is one of them? Yeah, heaven. I believe there's no one heaven in this universe, but many. And that makes me think there might, if there is a hell system in place, there would be multiple hells as well. But then again, I don't really remember that much about this game, other than just enjoying playing it and random little things here and there. And it's nice to come back and see this again from a different, like, I don't know. It's not really a different point of view, but more of a, I want to see everything, so I'm more likely to read everything that pops up, I guess. I'm more willing to go dive deeper into the lore that's already in the game than I used to be. Ooh.
Do you realize how much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next week. For so long it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit attack happened and I haven't rested since.
Who are you?
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master.
What? Why would you need to do that?
Our calculations keep the universe in balance. Without us, chaos, anarchy, utter ruination. You, for instance, Black Whirlwind, you're a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with your antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself.
It sounds like a very difficult job.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone.
I'm sorry if this has caused you any trouble, but I do what I must.
Aha! The very reason I'm here. and not back at the celestial bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently, my skills are inadequate to keep up with you. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me there. And you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly.
And he is also a party member that all he does is sell us things. What do you need me for?
I need you to buy from me and sell to me, if you wish. I already have a supplier, a friend of mine from the Untimely Deaths Department, who was also demoted recently. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through this demotion. In any case, I'll be joining with you, in a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair deal, I believe. You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to get promoted.
Also, unlike the other people in your party, like, say, Kang, even though he's not gonna, you can't, like, get him to join you and fight alongside you, whatever, he won't even show up with the group, if I'm not mistaken. Great, I could use someone of your skill.
Well, that is a most excellent way to think about it. Simply call upon me as you would any of your followers, and I'll be there. In the meantime, I have much to do. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not, I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go and see what I can dig up for you. Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me if you need something. Good day.
Follower gained. Also, so he's right here. Hit A, and you just
lately. Just look and see.
You can actually get Leaping Tiger style. It's 10,000. Holy crap! This is kind of why I was like, I'm gonna sell a whole bunch of crap. Holy cow! Cannot believe we got that. So we will, you know, try that once, like, you know, now.
This is a part of heaven? Ha! I pictured more fountains of endless wine.
So, I don't know if he gets some new stuff throughout the course of the game, or if he just has the exact same supply of items. But we'll find out later on. Human here. You are not of the family. You should not be here. This is the one our mistress mentioned when she last she returned. We will take you. The demon's coming in, human. If you value your life, help us against these fiends. Toad demons. I can technically be a toad demon if I wanted to. The Forest Shadow is not sure of you, human, but you have earned the right to pass safely to her. Beware of more demons. They grow more aggressive as our mistress weakens from the disease in the trees. The mother, the demon they serve, is now strong enough to send her minions to attack us directly, breaching the sanctity of this place with her magic. Why are these demons attacking this place? This is the home of our mistress, the Forest Shadow. For lack of a better metaphor, she is at war with a foul demon known as the Mother. These demons serve the Mother, and as the Forest Shadow weakens, they grow more bold, even attacking the sacred place. They will attack you as well. My sisters will try to protect you, but we need your help as much as you need ours. We must reach our mistress quickly. I'll go speak with the Forest Shadow. Climb the bridges between the islands. Her home lies above us on the highest of the islands. Go carefully, more demons are coming, I can smell it. The Mother will not win this day, no matter how many demons she sends. Glad you can join, Joey. Also, this might come as a surprise. I've been streaming for 2-3 hours maybe, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 new party members. We got 5 new party members in 2 to 3 hours. Just back to back to back. Also, we don't need to worry about the focus shrine. There should be some more crazy demons to fight here. Also, I want to go back to 1,000 Cuts. Because, I mean, why not? It's our best fighting style. Oh, jeez. I know this burns me, but I still feel safer with this fighting style. I believe we get a horse demon thing style. Ugh. We did. Let's try out the horse demon. Also, I'm just going to mark this off real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, we got the horse demon style. That should be fun to play around with for a minute. We'll say, we do need to figure out what kind of playstyles we're going to end up using in the future, because after this playthrough we will be focusing on different fighting styles. I do want to keep the toe demon for this though. I don't know why, I just kind of like it. Also, ooh.
1,000 Cuts. Horse demon form.
Horse demon. Oh god. We can't heal him like this. Ooh.
1,000 Cuts.
That's why. Oh jeez. That might have been a huge mistake. I am a scrub. I am a scrubby scrub. Oh god, I don't even know where the last save was. Oh jeez. Actually, I think it might have saved at when we first got to heaven. So, maybe we're good. I should not have done the horse demon until I leveled that up. Because, oh boy, I got my ass handed to me. Okay, so yeah, we're here. Yeah, I feel bad for skipping all that, but hey. We already did this.
It doesn't matter to me. What can I get for you today?
Let's get that leaping tiger style. Just to be like, hey, we have it.
A part of heaven.
No, not yet, Joey. No Piglet yet. There's still a few character slots remaining. You never know when Piglet might join.
1,000 Cuts.
Master Piglet. So I thought I was doing all that damage, but I think it was actually the wolf spirits. Or fox spirits. I say wolf. This isn't Stairfax. I probably should have asked the other thing that I didn't get to ask last time. Oh well. I will say, Joey, I'm honestly ready to try out that Voodoo Vince game. That's gonna be a fun blind stream series, hopefully. Oh, come on, horse demon. I'm more excited about playing that than I am this or Donkey Kong Country 2, even though I love this and Donkey Kong Country 2, because I have never played that game ever in my life. Also, I didn't see this last time, so I guess it's a good thing we died. Jade Empire Bestiary, Volume 5, Force Demons. Words are only wasted describing these equine horrors. Equine? I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. For their appearances are all too easily recalled from the nightmares of childhood. All the legends talk of these beasts, fiery manes, and terrifying strength, but few sources delve beyond the lore to seek out the fact. It was a most fortunate happenstance that led this author into a roadside discussion with the venerable Li Shitun, a master warrior who had recently destroyed one of these beasts. His insights proved most valuable, for it was this master who first made clear the true effect of the horse demon's terrifying mane. Holding out blistered hands, the ancient warrior made his point most clearly. To strike a creature who controls elemental fires with such ease as to strike the flame itself, one must be prepared to hurt themselves with each attack. Also, did you fall asleep with the Xbox on last night? Because whenever I first got on, I saw you and I was like, Joey's on really early. What is this? What's going on? I didn't invite you to a party or anything, or even send you a message, because I thought if I do that, it'll be harder for me to start up the stream, so... Because I'd just literally be like, well, I'm at the party, I can wait a bit. This frog demon is triggering me. I can't get by the fox. No! Joey, I need you to play the game for me because I'm apparently garbage. Can you do this for me? Horse! We got the demon horse skill. Alright, time to skip all the dialogue again. And save in between every fight because I'm garbage. Also, I like how it gave me a prompt to talk to this guy before it even showed him. Oh my eye. Oh my eye. Oh crap. Legit, there's something in my eye. There we go. And no, Jay, it wasn't these nuts.
You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
Give me that leaping tiger style so we can have it. Oh.
This is a part of heaven. Ha! I pictured more fountains.
Where's Lady Raby when you need her? I'm gonna ask them something I meant to ask them last time and didn't do. You damn frog demons. Toad demons. Why did your mistress attack me? She spoke of your encounter. She regrets attacking you and considers it a mistake. She said you would seek to confront her. Go to the Upper Islands and do so, but know that not all in this forest is as it seems. What do you mean by that cryptic statement? Also, let's go if she killed a man. Was that a mistake too? I just don't always see the truth. What you saw as a man was something else. Cannibal. What do you mean by that cryptic statement? I'll say no more. Your answers wait with the forest shadow. Why are there demons attacking this place? This is the home of our mistress, the forest shadow, for lack of a better metaphor. Yeah, we already read that. Ah! Alright, we're gonna get up here. And we're gonna save. After this one fight, because I'm pretty sure we can beat this fight. You dickaroo. We'll read that book for the experience. Oh. Save game. I will say I did go to save game before and I accidentally loaded up a previous save. That was like 30 minutes behind where I actually was because I wasn't paying attention. I will recruit Piglet. It's going to happen at some point in the future. But not now. Haha, we got one of them. Man, I also like how whenever I save, it turns out I don't need it. Whenever I don't save, I need it. Come on, horse. Horse! Show y'all on a horse emote. We need that.
I am healed.
I'm sure somebody has one. You know, I'm gonna do a legit save instead of an auto save because reasons. You have come, following the path I laid down for you. But now you have reached the fork and must make your own choice. Yeah, your own choices. I'll try to help you in this. Oh, I can't. My eye.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust. Oh, okay. Sorry. Piglet. We can have a horse and a piglet emote. Give me a second for real. My eye is just killing me. Ugh. Hopefully I'm good now. I mean you no harm. You're too quick to turn away to allow our shining tusk. We know our enemy. This one may yet prove to be a friend.
A friend who reeks of those beasts at the inn? Do what you wish, mistress, but I will be watching.
You have just met my guardian, Shining Tusk. He is slow to trust and quick to anger, but he will not harm you, not without cause. I am the Forest Shadow. I will help you understand the significance of what happens in my forest, and then I shall be most intrigued to see which fork you choose to take. What fork are you talking about? You were attacked at the bridge by a mad fox spirit. The spirit tried to kill you, yet you fought her off. You survived because I had no intention of harming you. Think about what you have seen at the end. Now remember what happened at the bridge. There's purpose in the attack. The man at the bridge was one of the cannibals. Were you trying to warn me? The attack at the bridge was served for two purposes. First, it made you unsure. Your mind was uncertain and thus sharper. Your search for answers revealed the cannibals to you. Second, the attack made sure you would be standing here before me. Revenge, anger, confusion, compassion, whatever your motivation, you could not help but chase me down. How could you be certain I'd come here? You know the water dragon is missing, and that your world fills with the spirits of the dead. But this farce has illustrated what that really means. It means Piglet! The mother's awakening and her spreading corruption is just a beginning, one of many that happen all over your empire. You do not want to see the end. You must restore the water dragon. Since you entered my Joey, I can't read. Since you entered my forest, spirit monk, I have felt the essence of your mistress. The water dragon's touch is upon you, and it is recent. I have been having visions of a spirit in blue. Could that be her? A woman in blue. She would often appear in such a guise, yes. The form of celestial dragon can be intimidating? Does that say intimidating? Especially.
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals.
Are you the spirit of the water dragon?
Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap.
Who has stepped beyond their station? Me?
You are in your station. You are where you should be. He is counting on that. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after. You will be free to act, but there is a cost.
She's still alive, but in great pain. I knew it. Dead gods grant no miracles, and no emperor can summon endless water. You are the one the water dragon has chosen to restore the balance, spirit monk. Your mistress calls upon you. Now that I am sure of your role in things, it is all the more vital you choose which fork in the road you will take. Why me? Why doesn't she ask you for help? Can you explain anything the water dragon said? She speaks in riddles. I cannot see or hear her even. Only you seem close enough to pick the whispers from the air. All I could catch was a scent, but it was one I knew well. I know what you must do now. You need to make your way to the Imperial City, and I know Lord Yun holds a wind map you must have. He'll only be satisfied if you cure the forest as he understands it. And so the choice, will you attempt to destroy me and tell Yun that I was behind the corruption of his land? Or you brave the more dangerous road and face the mother piglet? Why don't you just destroy the mother yourself? Had I acted sooner, I would have been able to crush her easily. She is insidious. Her corruption spread slowly until it suddenly erupted like a fungal bloom. Of big.
Should never have woken up.
Now the forest is in delicate hands. She is not yet strong enough to destroy me, but I find myself in the same situation. You could tip that balance. Couldn't you just tell Yun to give me the wind map? Leave my forest sickened and twisted? In you I have the chance to enlist the aid of one human who might be able to tip the scales. I would rather die than give up this opportunity, which I'm sure you're thinking is exactly the issue at hand. I have made my decision. I am all yours, human. The mother must be destroyed. How can I find her? There are caves beneath the Pilgrim's Rest. They are infested with cannibals, and creatures work tirelessly to free their mistress. For all their diggings, they will not completely free her until I am destroyed, or until I release her. And that is exactly what I plan to do. You must go to the Pilgrim's Rest. I will release the seal of the door beneath the inn so that you may enter her lair. Yeah. What will I face there? You've already seen the corruption firsthand. There will be many more of her children below, closer to her lair. Where's this entrance to the mother's lair? Inside that place, at the back, you'll find a lift that descends to what was once a storage area. Once I release the seal on the mother's trap, many more caves will open. Yes, the mother piglet. Her followers have been most prodigious. I'm just saying digidestined right now, prodigious in their work to free her. The hill is riddled with caves and tunnels that connect to the old mine workings at the hill base. It's all I need to know to face her. Once the seal is broken, I will not be able to lose it again. You must not fail. You'll find a way to defeat the mother and you will survive. You must. I'll find you after she is dead. I want to ask more about this forest before I go. Neither of us has time to waste, but there is time to help. Can I ask you some things about the fox spirits? If you think you know our tricks, you'll be disappointed. I'll happily tell you more of my kind if you wish, though. I keep hearing about the fox's tricks. Can you give me an example? Suppose you're a young noble who has just inherited a fortune. One of my kind might approach you as a wizened sage and ask for aid in studying an ancient artifact. Your response would determine the reaction. What if I offered as much money as the sage needed? You might expect this generosity to be rewarded. Everyone who think they are dealing with the fox take exactly this approach. They are fools. To give without temperance encourages charlatans, liars, and thieves. Had you given that offer to me, I would have taken all you had to teach you a lesson. The fox has a nose for people's character. We judge by their intentions as much as their actions. Are most of your kind tied to nature in some way? No. Like many of my younger sisters, I am anchored to this place. More free to act upon your world than most spirits because of my connection to the trees. The mother is the dark balance to my lighter influence. You'll find that most anchors are like that. The heavens maintain balance in all things. Which kind of makes me wish I had, oh god, Wildflower with us, because she has the two spirits inside of her. She has the guardian and the omen, I believe she called it. I could be mistaken, I forgot already. Because I'm an idiot. I have a terrible memory. Wildflower is an anchor for the guardian. Does he have a dark counterpart too? As I said, it is often the way. I should say no more on the subject. Perhaps you should ask your companion if you truly must know. Are the fox spirits good or evil? It likely depends on what a fox has done to you. How easy to paint the persecutor as evil and the benefactor is good. Also, that's a weird close-up. As long as we stay in our place, we foxes are merely servants of heaven. We fill a role few would envy. What about those who don't stay in their place? Every class of spirit or demon is ordered by the celestial bureaucracy. We have our roles and powers, but we also have desires and personalities. Some rebel against the will of heaven, itself, and follow their own hearts. Not all those who do so are evil, as you define it, but they are certainly defiant. Let's change the subject. Of course, what do you need? Tell me about the history of your struggle with the mother. The most ancient tale, and one long forgotten by your kind. The mother tried to corrupt this forest once before and failed, leaving yourself weakened. How did you become involved? As you may know, when a spirit is anchored to a place or person, there's often a balance. The highest powers of heaven enjoy nothing more than the struggle that ensues. The mother is my counterpart as a fox. I test the spirit of humanity, and when I attest, the mother corrupts. How did the mother first try to corrupt the forest? It was much the same as now. Dark promises of power were whispered in the minds of impressionable men, who eventually became her cannibal servitors. Yeah. As her power grew and more of your kind fell under her sway, the forest twisted and blackened. I fought her by destroying her followers and closing the paths into the forest. It was not enough. As the trees twisted, I grew weaker. And I realized I could not win the day. The forest could not be saved. How did you eventually trap her? The only way to regain control of the forest was to lose control. I had been fighting the mother's magic with my own, but I realized almost too late that I could not defeat her that way. Instead, words became my weapon. Many kingdoms claimed portions of this forest for their own, and I visited each under the guise of a mysterious crown. To each king I spoke of the plans of the others to destroy the blighted forest with fire. That fire said I would spread to any kingdom that was not prepared. Were there any kings actually planning such a thing? None of the kings ever intended to destroy the forest, thinking that somehow the disease would pass and the resources would be salvaged. Hearing that their peers were prepared to unleash a firestorm upon them, however, made each king prepare a similar retaliation. It was only a matter of days before each king enacted what they thought was a preemptive strike, with fire breaks dug, and their kingdom safe. Fire broke out on every border of the woods. What happened to the forest? With nowhere to turn but inward, the fire soon burned to the heart of the forest. The mother who had invested so much of her strength in the trees was crippled. I too was diminished, but like the easily fooled kings, I was prepared for the flames. Weakened, the mother fell into a torpor. And I worked tirelessly to help the forest regrow. It was a victory through sacrifice, but the forest grew stronger than even before. Let's move on to something else, as you wish. Tell me more about Shining Tusk. Shining Tusk has been with me for centuries. He is my guardian and my friend. Why is he so surly?
Humans expect all Celestials to be like their flighty foxes, it seems.
Elfin are not noted for their humor. Shining Tusk is one of the most lighthearted of his kind. Be glad you did not meet him several centuries ago.
Woe betide anyone who called me surly back then. The Forest Shadow's brethren have worn away some of my stern nature.
How is it that you have a guardian? Politics and structure of the celestial bureaucracy. They're staggeringly complex, so I won't waste time trying to explain the intricacies. When I became the guardian of the great southern forest, my responsibilities were such that it was deemed I needed his service.
It was an honor to become her guardian. She is not like any other fox spirit.
I should go deal with the inn. Shall I send you to the portal back to my temple, or would you prefer to walk amongst these islands a bit longer? I will walk. Breathe deeply. You will find yourself in other places where the air is less piercing enough. Oh boy, let's look around here real quick. The Celestial Order, Volume 1. The world is a place of order. When order is not enforced, chaos reigns. Chaos is the natural state of the world. The order that currently exists is the result of the power of the Great Dragon. Out of his streaming chaos, the Great Dragon created the world. Perfect in every way, but nature, the forces of the universe, demand balance. For every bit of order, there must be corresponding chaos. The first world that perfect world was pure order. It would not last. The perfect order choked the life and did not allow growth. And so chaos was allowed back into the world. So I guess we're ready to go now. There's some time to waste, but there's time to talk. I should go deal with the inn, of course. Yes. No one saw that. Send me back to the pool. Time is of the essence. Go safely. Oh, okay. I could have probably just ran down there, but I mean, that'd have been a waste of time. Joey, it is time to go fight the mother piglet. It's one bad mother piglet. Oh dang. I apparently don't have much time left. I have until about 2:30 to keep going. But I think we should actually be able to finish this chapter by then. So, we should run. We should become Saiyanik.
1,000 cuts.
I mean, there's a fight here, but other than that, we'll be like Saiyanik. Oh crap. Actually, we probably could have spawned Wildflower and talked about the two spirits living inside over then, but oh well. Also, Joey, do you plan on streaming after I'm done? I wouldn't mind seeing that Kingdom Hearts speedrun if you were still planning on doing that. Or whatever else you needed to do in Kingdom Hearts or any other game. Besides Life is Strange, because I still want to experience that for myself. I'm sorry. Almost felt like that could have been the entrance. But the entrance is back here somewhere. It's exactly where I thought it was earlier. Sweet. There's got to be something up here. There's honestly nothing up here, then what's the point in opening that up? Yeah. That was just a minute ago. So yeah, I got until about 2:30. Like, almost 2:30 exactly. Jeez.
There's not much to look at down here, but at least there's a good chance for a fight.
We'll do an actual save while we're down here. Ooh, jeez.
Change will take you. Soon you will be one of us. So hungry. What? Who are you?
I'm the one who will stop the sickness from spreading.
You are weak and impure. You cannot stop the mother or her people. Die now.
1,000 cuts.
No. Also, Joey, these cannibals were disguised as actual people for a little while. Which, I mean, I think they of course were at one point, but for whatever reason, them being cannibals made them turn into these weird little creatures. Also, what is our buddy doing? I don't see him fighting anything. But then again, the camera angle doesn't really let me look too far away. But I kind of wonder what was going on because they're all on top of me. That could be a demon piglet. Also, you never did answer me. Are you going to stream today? Because I honestly wouldn't mind seeing that after this. As long as it wasn't Life is Strange. Because I do want to experience that on my own.
Die with honor.
The Butcher. You are done for.
They're not human! They're changing us!
I like how he was literally just off on his own, fighting one guy, and the rest are like, we gotta go for the girl. Changing you into them.
Yes! I don't know how, but They're capturing people, changing some and eating the rest. By the spirits, you have to help me.
How do I help you?
There's no way to stop. I don't want to turn. Kill me.
What? I won't kill you, not like this.
I can't. No.
You know, I thought there might have been a way to save him. I should have killed him and spared him, but I didn't. Alright, let's see. What all is around here? There's many entrances or areas to go through. Let's go this way first. Like I said, I'll watch pretty much anything that you stream except for something like Life is Strange.
Filthy thin blood.
Rat demons. Not because I don't want to watch you play it, it's just, you know how it is. You wouldn't really want to watch me play Life is Strange if you hadn't played it, would you? Oh, jeez. Oh. Look at those floppy ears. Aha. You can't hurt me. I'm still waiting for one of these bones to just all of a sudden be a trap. So I have no idea which is the right way. I wish I knew what was the right way so I could go everywhere else first. Apparently, I went one of the optional paths. So that's good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think I went the optional path now. Yeah, this seems like the actual path to me. And watch, that's like some super secret, ultra hidden boss. Even though it wasn't really all that well hidden to begin with. Okay. There's nothing in there. There's... oh. Sorry, are you kidding me? I did all that for nothing. Came back there for not a dang thing. Joe, you should have told me that was a dead end. You should have let me know. You should... ooh. It's over here. Goodbye, cannibals. Oh, jeez. Wait, did he just spawn another one? Out of his own body? Oh, look, they're all coming for me again. Joe, you should stream Dead Rising. I would like to see that. I mean, you know this game better than I do, so it would have been really helpful.
It's too late. You left more destruction and shattered lives behind you than my wife shopping for a new hat. I'm clearly going crazy, but I wanted to be here. This thing, mother, whatever, it has to be destroyed. Well, there's no turning back now.
It's
Who
only
knows how many
$20
more
dues.
animals are down there. When you're ready, let's finish this mother off.
This should be fun. If there's enough of the little guys down there, this could be better than the time I stormed the Fortress of Seven Gates by myself.
Well, if he wants to be here.
Prosperous tidings. What can humble Ho do to assist you today?
He wants to be here for this, so let's grant him his wish.
I'm flattered you chose me. Scared to death, but flattered.
But yeah, Joe, it's just $20. I mean, I think you could be able to pick that up, maybe, possibly. It'll be fun as long as you don't do what I did and stream 100%. What? Dang it, Piglet. Also, that is the mother Piglet.
I'll stop the little guys, the big one's yours.
Jeez. That face, though.
That ceiling can't be stable with that hole in it. That's...
Ugh. Yes, mother.
Will be your release.
Wit. I would be very disappointed if I, okay, did all that and I had to do it in a very specific position with that thing.
There's no end to them, just like my wife's pocket.
Keep your head down, bum man. I'm killing things here.
You'll kill us if we don't get out of here soon. Look there, that's our only chance.
I don't know, Joey. I just don't know. I wish it would have back in the day, but with current BioWare, I don't know if I actually would want a sequel. I mean, people still ask for a sequel to this day, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I don't know if I'd honestly want it at this point, like I said. You humans never cease to amaze me. It pleases me to no end that you escaped those caves safely. I'd have given my life to see that abomination dead.
I'd have traded your life for the death of that thing as well. It's a fair trade.
My ancient enemy is dead, and they're burning her followers riddled the hill with enough passageways that the whole system's collapsed. I had not thought to drop a mountain on my ancient foe. Your kind is always so resourceful. Will the forest recover? With the Mother Yun, the forest will recover. I have already spoken to Lord Yun, and he is aware of what you have done for me. I aim for us all that you can learn the fate of the water dragon. Until she returns to her home, things will only get worse. We will not meet again, mortal. This forest will need my attention in the months to come. And so I will close the portal to in the temple. Farewell, young spirit monk.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm gonna miss those little bastards. They tried so hard. They just kept coming, one after another, practically throwing themselves on my axes. You have to respect that kind of mindless dedication. Ah, well, let's go find something else to cleave. You should probably go down to his camp and check with Lord Yun. He'll likely want to reward you. Let's go. I'm sure Ho can make his way back to Tien's Landing. Even if there's more cannibals about, he's too skinny to eat.
Oh, we got a level up. Also, just like Mario RPG, the level cap in this game is 30. 18 style points. Save changes. We want to level up Storm Dragon now. Because that was actually a really nice power up. The Black Whirlwind.
What? What do you want?
Tell me something about your past.
I remember one time I was hired by 2 warring clans. They were going to discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk and talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did.
What about him, Joey? I certainly hope you didn't interfere with their meeting. Or why couldn't they reach a peaceful agreement?
The clan leaders were agreed on peace, except for one thing. Jin Lo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her, and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the 2 leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo, so I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting, so I cleaved the wench in 2 and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
You're a brute, Whirlwind. How could you do it?
It was easy. She was small, and my blades are extremely sharp. But it didn't really help, though. They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dog.
That's all for now.
Nah.
Well, we learned a little bit about Black Whirlwind.
You have gone quite far enough. I am Inquisitor Lim, an elite.
That was pretty fucked up.
I am tired of seeing our carefully laid plans fall to your thuggish fists. The operations in the ruins and Gao's factory were my responsibility. Their destruction is my shame.
You had to be stopped. The Lotus Assassins are clearly evil.
Evil? What does youth know of evil? Do you remember the long drought? The thousands who died each day? No, you do not. Because we keep the peace. We uphold the Emperor's will. And if his will holds that a few must suffer so that the many can enjoy peace, then it is correct. I am expected to deliver this worthless fragment of a spirit monk amulet to our fortress, but that won't counter my disgrace for what you did here. Perhaps if I offer your head, and track down that accursed Zhu who has been seen in the area, enough old scores will be settled to earn my life.
Zhu? I kind of just want to say, what do you know of Sagacious Zhu? Because I don't... Like, I don't think I should, but I want to. So I'm going to.
Is that what he calls himself now? Hardly an honest representation of the blood he's spilled. It doesn't matter. No matter your allies, I cannot let you survive. Enough talk! I will delay your death no longer. May your fall sate the anger of Death's Hand, will of the Emperor.
1,000 cuts!
Say how the Imperial soldiers first. Then go for the main guy.
Storm Dragon!
Oh dang. Also, I was going to at least start in Chapter 3, but I don't even think we'll be able to now. After we get this section done, we will probably just save the game and start from here next time. Which, I mean, we'll be at the beginning of Chapter 3 soon, pretty much the second you start. At least I think we will. But yeah, we're going to have to end it after this fight. Sadly.
Storm Dragon! 1,000 cuts!
That's right. Static Shack. Crap, I'm gonna poison. No. He has a lot of health, jeez. Oh, he's healing. Crap. I think this is it for... No! How could you? You knocked him away from me, he was almost dead. Or defeated at least, I don't remember if this is where his life ends, or if his life even ends at all. Okay. Oh, we got multiple slots now. You know what? Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Alright, so we'll get on here. We won't actually leave this area because I believe we'll trigger a cutscene if we go past this area.
I wondered how long it would be before you made your way down here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this dialogue
I'm sure
stuff.
I don't need to tell
it.
you, but the air has changed considerably. The forest shadow herself appeared here in this camp while the earth shook. She explained what was happening on my lands. She explained what happened in the inn. Nasty business, that. Glad you had the skills to deal with that. Mother, was it?
Those beasts had to be eliminated. I'm glad I could help.
That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped under my own land. Here is the wind map you wanted. The copy is near perfect, and I assure you that the assassins will never know you have it.
What will you do now?
We will stay on here for a while. These trees will need tending. Besides, I think I have some old family business to catch up on. Old alliances to reforge, as it were.
Do you think this forest will be passable anytime soon?
Allow me to answer that, Lord. Well, it seems that you solved the problem with the forest. That doesn't mean the ghosts will simply up and leave. If we're lucky, then you've stopped things from getting worse, and time will provide the cure.
How did you know I cured your forest? You know, they
As
already
I said, the
reason.
forest shadow herself informed me of your brave actions. It was a lucky moment when you walked into this place. Fortunate for us both, in fact.
I think it's time I left.
Indeed, it is. You have my deepest gratitude. I had virtually given up hope, and you appeared like a gift from the heavens. Farewell. That map will carry you safely if you can find a flyer with the range. I wish you all the best of luck.
The wind map. Alright, so kind of wanted to end this at the beginning of chapter 3. But I don't know if I'll be able to finish that by 2:30. Like with cutscenes and everything, because I don't want to skip any of that stuff. So we'll get there next time and of course go further than the beginning of chapter 3. But that'll happen Wednesday. Donkey Kong Country 2 should be finished tomorrow, hopefully. Like, it really shouldn't take much time for that. It might be like 2 hours at most. But either way, it should be done tomorrow. And then Food Events will start Thursday. That's pretty much the games we'll be playing this week. Thank you again for joining, Joey. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see some more Kingdom Hearts from you. Bye!